In this video, I'm going to show you how to take all of the awesome brand information that you gathered on day 5 and put it all together into a brand style guide document. So we're using Word this time around. I'm going to show you how to do this in Word. So I have the template that you have access to open. I'm going to go ahead and get that logo file in there. So we're going to go up to Insert, Picture, and find our logo file, wherever you have it located. Hopefully you've got it in a folder somewhere with all your brand stuff collected. We're just going to move that up here, drag and scale if we need to, so that it's not impacting everything. We've lost our word color somewhere. There we go. All right. So sometimes you have to delete some of the spaces to get things to work out. All right, so we have our logo in there, and then we're going to go ahead and work on our colors. So I'm going to zoom up just a little here. All right. So I have gone ahead and typed in the RGB codes. And you can do that too. These are just text boxes, so I've made text boxes for each of the different colors in the color palette. So go ahead and put your own codes in there. It'll make it easier to do this. And I'm going to show you how to change the colors on these squares to represent your color palette. So you can go ahead and click on one of these squares, and it's going to bring up your text box tools here. You want to click on that tab and go right here to Shape Fill. And depending on which version of Word you have, these menu items might be located in a slightly different location, but it's the same basic steps. So we want to click on the little down arrow here, and we want to go right on down here to More Fill Colors. And this is going to allow us to specify the color. We're going to click on that. And you can see you can do standard or custom. In custom, you can choose the color mode. So we can choose RGB, and then we can just type in our numbers from our brand. And we can say OK. And we can just continue to do that for each of the colors in our brand. And this is why I have you collect the RGB values, because especially in Word and Pages, it's easy to put those in. They don't always have an option to put in the hex codes, which you will need for your website. Say OK. So just keep on trucking, doing all those colors. And let's go down and look at fonts. So I have just the alphabet typed out here. And if you have the fonts that you've chosen installed on your machine, you can go ahead and style these with those fonts. If you don't have them installed, you could just type in the font name and copy and paste the URL for where you can get that font, so that you have it collected here whenever you do get ready to purchase the font or download the font. So I'm just going to go ahead and stylize this. I know what font I'm using because I have it on my sheet from day 5, Sacramento. You may have to highlight each row kind of separately here. And the other font we were using was Open Sans. You can type that in or use the drop down menu here to find that. So we've got our two fonts here. Could color those to these colors if we wanted to. Give it a little bit more oomph. And Word keeps wanting to select those boxes, so. All right. So we're just going to go up here and change that color, and we can just click here on recent colors and do that. Alrighty. There we go. So we've got those geared up with our brand colors. And then let's go ahead and just add in some of our image style elements. So this might be if you really like little swirlies, or if you like flowers, or whatever image styles you like. If you like really crisp photos, if you like detail shots, if you like kind of misty, moody shots, that would be where you would kind of stick in some examples to look at. These may not be the exact images that you're going to use. They may just be inspirational images to kind of help you stay on brand when you're going out and picking images to use in your blog posts and things. Alright, so let's go ahead and add in our images. We're going to go up and insert picture, and depending on the size of your image, it may bump it over to another page. So our picture tools menu here is going to come up, and we can go ahead and crop this, and you can just use your down arrows and crop, or you can type in. So maybe we just want this to be 2 by 2. Then we'll have to scroll to get to it. There we go. So that bopped that on over onto the other page. And then we can go ahead and add in another image if we want one. Do this botanical image, insert, and again it's stuck it over on that other page. So we're in our picture tools, we can just type in and crop that down, get it over on our main page here. So let's go ahead and scale down so you can see the whole page. So you want to just keep kind of adding your elements to this. You can fancy it up, use some other fonts on the logo colors and fonts and image style headings. You can add arrows, you can add whatever you want that will kind of jazz this up for you. And then you want to make sure you're saving, and then print this out, post it up on your bulletin board so that you have it whenever you're getting back into Word to work on documents, or when you're opening up Photoshop you have your colors, or when you are opening up PicMonkey or Canva, you'll have the info you need to keep your brand consistent.